Immortal's Plaything, Blood-Woven Fate, Chapter 1, The Rift's Edge. Vern's towering obsidian structures pierced the storm-riddled heavens, their surfaces alive with glowing threads of ley energy that throbbed like hidden veins in the gloom. Sheets of rain hammered the uneven cobblestones, mixing with the sharp tang of ozone and the distant hum of the city's underbelly. Zirin Varkas slammed onto the ground, his boots scraping against the wet stone as the tempest shard in his gauntlet whined sharply, flinging sparks that hissed in the downpour. Disorientation washed over him like a tidal wave. His vision-fracturing time leaps always left a lingering vertigo, a sense of being unmoored from reality. "Steady," he whispered to himself, pushing up as the world steadied. His keen gaze caught a glimpse in a rain-filled puddle. Disheveled, dark locks framing a sharp-featured face, his weathered coat bearing marks from countless escapades. The shard's indicators flickered wildly, trapped between a modern era and one lost to antiquity. This can't end well. An unnatural vibration rippled through the alley, drawing his attention to shifting forms at its end, three cloaked silhouettes with piercing red stares, cutting through the storm. They advanced with fluid grace, their outlines shimmering as if defying the physical world. "Surrender the shard, intruder," the foremost figure intoned, their tone a blend of silk and steel, "or face the consequences." Zirin's mouth quirked into a bold smile, masking his wariness. "You'll need more than threats to claim it." He activated the shard with a firm twist, its core igniting in a burst of pale radiance. The alley distorted, folding like aged parchment, and Zirin plunged into the breach. Sensations assaulted him, the pull of eras stretching his limbs, fragments of cities and deserts flashing by before he tumbled onto rough-hewn steps. The air shifted to a dry warmth, carrying hints of sand and forgotten incense. Before him rose a vast ziggurat, its terraced levels of baked earth adorned with intricate carvings that shimmered softly, evoking whispers of long-lost ceremonies. Voices echoed from above, a rhythmic incantation pulling him upward, his steps cautious on the worn stone. At the summit, a circle of hooded participants surrounded a luminous platform, their gestures invoking an unseen force. In their midst stood a commanding presence, Lysara Vane, her fair complexion illuminated by the altar's glow, long raven strands flowing like a midnight river, her commanding stare holding an edge of untamed storm. "You've disrupted a vital ceremony," she declared, her tone rich with authority, stepping forward in a flowing dark robe that accentuated her poised stature. "Zirin Varkas," he introduced himself, offering a charming nod. "Unintended arrival. Impressive structure carries an aura of mystery." She regarded him with a measured expression, a spark of curiosity flickering. "As Queen of House Vane, I guard such mysteries. What relic do you bear that disrupts our balance?" Before he could reply, a piercing wail echoed, the altar erupting in chaotic light as a tear in the fabric of existence widened, unleashing a swirling entity of shadow and distortion, its form twisting unnaturally. "Chronovance!" Lysara exclaimed, summoning strands of luminous force that cracked like ethereal cords. "They track your device." Zirin unsheathed his resonant blade, its edge vibrating with inner power. "Allies of yours?" "Adversaries," she countered sharply. "Stand with me or perish alone?" He joined the clash, the shard aiding his strikes against the entity's elusive attacks, the air rippling with glimpses of other realms. Lysara's chords struck true, her form a whirlwind of precision. Their paths crossed in the melee, a brief contact sparking an undeniable pull, her determination mirroring his own resolve. The being advanced, but Lysara intervened, their forms colliding in the tumble, her nearness a fleeting anchor. "Your impulsiveness could doom us," she breathed, her hand steadying him, her intense look conveying more than words. "And your strength saves us," he replied, his touch light on her side, sensing the shared resolve. The entity roared, but united, they repelled it into the void, the disturbance fading. The night quieted, yet an electric undercurrent lingered. Lysara approached, her fingers lightly touching his arm. "You're unlike any I've encountered. The Chronovants covet your shard, it endangers the shroud's veil." Zirin held her gaze, intrigued. "Then guide me through this veil, Queen, unless the risk deters you." Her response held a subtle warmth. "Risk is my realm, but you challenge it all." The shard activated unexpectedly, the ziggurat dissolving. "Seek me out," she urged as time claimed him.